my dear Capricorn, this is a love reading, a prediction for Capricorn season, 21st of December to 20 of January 2020 with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. The first reading I do is for you, Capricorn, because it's your birthday season. So I wish you a really happy birthday and also happy holidays, everyone. I do this reading, the other signs after this, in the order of most appreciated videos from the previous love reading published for Sagittarius season. You can see the order reading this time around at the community section of my channel. This will be a love reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, Vedic or tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that this is you, it might as well be the person or the situation you are dealing with. Use your own intuition to determine who is who in this reading for you. If you still have questions after this reading is done, please go to my channel, click the little Queen of Cups icon down here, and watch the pick a card readings that's up. Fresh new pick a card readings. You can also look at the previous love reading for Sagittarius season. It's we are in the Sagittarius season right now, smack in the middle, so it can be good to freshen up and see what was about to happen, because this is prediction. So I'm looking ahead, like into the future for you. Okay. So I will start shuffling your cards, and I use the Golden Universal Tarot with Roberto De Angelis. So when I open your deck here, I see 9 of Cups together with 4 of Coins in the reversed. So it seems like someone here is sloppy with their relationship, kind of taking them for granted and feeling like if you lost one, you will get 1,000 more, and not really valuing the people that's in our lives. We're just letting them go, just dropping them like a hat. So it's it can be the person you are dealing with that has this casual view on relationships. So I call the divine with love and light, and here we have a 6 of Swords with the 4 of Coins in the upright position. So it seems like even though this person are acting like this and telling you this, they're still having a really hard time to move on. Okay, so they're acting careless, but they are also suffering the consequences of acting careless. So that's kind of good news, because we need to have the consequences of our action when we are acting like other people doesn't matter. Okay, so I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And here we have the Strength card together with the 4 of Coins in the reverse. So I think you, Capricorn, when people have tried to, drop you or act carelessly around you, you have kind of rised above and, minded your own business, it seems. You're not participating in the drama. So this person have, done this dropping and missing you and dropping you and missing you without you being really involved. Okay. So you feel the sting of it, I guess, but you're still kind of lifted above and yeah, okay, I know how this person is. I'm not going to take it personally. So that's very good. So 6 elements. Oh, and we have the Lovers here with the Strength card. So I think you're aiming towards a higher kind of love. You know how love should feel, how love should be, that it should be nourishing, that people should, in a love relationship, or any kind of relationship, should support each other, have each other's back, be loyal, and not trying to aimlessly destroy the relationship or act carelessly. So this is your aim. This is your stable goal, and you're not going to be sidestepped or sidetracked by someone acting juvenile or like childish or immature. Okay. So, 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Capricorn viewers. So I want my dear Capricorn to have love in their lives and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path. Wow, Ace of Coins. So something new is up for you. Highest path, yeah, towards your highest destiny. So it seems like there's a new beginning of some sort. Queen of Wands in the reversed. We had the Strength card, which is Leo. This is Aries, so it's a lot of fire with you at the moment. So you're also, I think you're not less empathic towards daft people than what you were before. Before you had more consideration and, well, they became like that because this and this, and they are like that because this and this, and I have to forgive them, and now I don't think you care about that. Okay, so if someone is acting stupid, they also need to have the consequences of those actions. Okay, or it might be advice to you if you have had a problem doing it like that. Okay, so I will just tune in here for a few seconds. Okay, so this is the new bottom of the deck, and we have a Knight of Pentacles here. So again, I feel that this is you and that you're kind of very steady and you're waiting for like good opportunities in your life where you can invest yourself fully. You don't want to invest with people that are careless or not respecting you or not honoring your relationship, but you're still open for business. You still have hope, but you're not rushing it. You're not stressing it because you want this to be a good investment, basically. And this is the old bottom of the deck, so the things that stops affecting you a little bit. And we have an Ace of Swords. So I think you have been on a mission, kind of. You have been on a mission to change your whole perspective and perception of people and situations. So you have been forced to look at things very truthfully and understand how things really are, instead of being kind of in the blues and hoping that things are better than what they actually are, and giving all these excuses to people. So you have had a rough ride where you have been forced to see the truth, and also being challenged to change accordingly and act accordingly with the truth, instead of with your illusions or what you hoped would be there. And this have made you much more grown up, much more adult, and this have helped you in so many ways. So whoever have challenged you like this, you should be grateful, because they have done you a favor to make you this cool and self-sufficient and strong and capable and calm and harmonious, even if you feel a certain amount of sadness because what you have been through, and that you were not more supported than what you turned out to be. At least now you support yourself. Okay, so this is what's on your conscious mind about the other person. And this is the situation, and this is the other person, what's on their conscious mind about you. This is your feelings towards them, the common energies, their feelings towards you, and this is your behaviors and attitudes towards them, their behaviors and attitudes towards you, and the outcome for you in this situation. Okay, so I'll start with the situation. And we have a Queen of Swords in the reverse. We also had Queen of Wands in the reverse. It might be that you're dealing with a fire sign or an air sign, but mainly I think you have become a little bit more a bitch. Okay, so you don't have to feel like you're responsible for people that are self-destructive. So that is what I'm feeling. If people are self-destructive or destructive towards you or your relationship, you don't have to be the one fixing it. Okay, you can drop them easily drop them and drop the situation and kind of move on with your life. So it doesn't bother you as it did before. So you have become a little bit colder, but also a little bit more logic, a little bit more. You have also with the Queen of Wands that we saw, self-respect, and you require the same treatment from others that you are giving them. And if they are not helping out with that, you can be a good example for a while, but eventually you will give them consequences for their actions. So become a hard ass. Some of you might be dealing with Libra also. This is Queen of Swords is Libra, like a person that has been very cold and cutting in some ways. It doesn't have to be Libra per se, but okay. So this is what's on your conscious mind about them. And we have a 9 of Wands here. So first thing I see is that you feel very guarded towards them, but you're also feeling that they are very guarded towards you. This is what you have known all along, that the reason to why they are treating you like they do is because they are afraid too, or they are vulnerable too, or they don't want to get hurt. But I feel that it was uncalled for to treat you like this. If they would have been loyal towards you, they would have had a loyal friend. Instead, now you are on your different, like you have put yourself in different positions and protecting yourself against one another. And it seems like you are very determined to have strong boundaries towards this person. The song with Dua Lipa comes to mind. I don't know if that's your song, but I'll write it down anyway. Yes, okay. So, and this is what's on their conscious mind about you. And we have death, so that's the end. It's the end of a situation. It's the end of a relationship. So either they feel that you have ended it with them, or that they have ended it with you. It can be different for different people, but I feel that this is it was a very significant event that happened in their life. It really took them took the breath out of them, is what I'm feeling. Like it was a shock in some way. Either they kind of called it off, or you called it off. It was a shock, and it's going to leave them in many ways forever changed, is what I'm feeling. So, and it's Scorpio, Sagittarius here, so it's counting up to Capricorn season. This is the common energies between you two, and we have a broken heart here. With the cards I saw, I think yes, you have a broken heart, but you're also dealing with it in a very stoic and capable fashion. So it's not as hurtful as it has been in the past to be betrayed like this or hurt like this. Now you are, as I said, you have yourself, so you are taking care of you. So it doesn't hit you as hard when someone backstab you like this, or crush your heart, okay? But they feel heartbroken too, maybe more so than you. We can see that you have your attitude towards them, what you're thinking about them is that you want to protect yourself against them, and they have the death, and the Three of Swords here feels like the same energy. So I think they are a little bit more heartbroken. I think you shocked them with your change of behavior. So this is your feelings towards them, and we have an Ace of Pentacles. So it might mean that you want a new beginning. You want a new beginning maybe with someone else. It might also mean for some of you that you still have hope that this person will change. After death, often this card comes. It's a new beginning. If we end something, we need to begin something else. Like it becomes a vacuum after something we have ended. So new things will come into your life. But it mostly feels like you are aimed towards, you want new things in your life, better things, better relationships. And that's what you're looking out for. And that's why you are kind of fencing yourself against this person. So this is their feelings towards you. And we have the Capricorn King of Coins here in the reverse. So their feeling is that you have cut them off and closed the door to your castle. They are not welcome anymore. So that's also a song with, I have learned this, Gloria Gaynor. I still don't remember the name of the song, but it's So You Think You Could Hurt Me With Goodbye. I have known these songs since I was little, but I'm not good with names. So basically they feel left out in the cold, is what I want to say. But they also have this old way of them of behaving like they don't care. I think you have learned this from them, and they still have this as a go-to thing. So I need to sort out what I'm feeling here. I want to take an oracle card to see what's going on there with... it's this one. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. And we have this with the tingling in the third eye and the butterflies, which goes well with the death card. Butterflies is transformation. So I think this person for now is not particularly connected with their heart. They are mostly shocked by you closing them out, and they are trying this old way that they have to also close off their heart and trying to go with like this old sense which they could rely on, like this old sense of that they could move on from whatever kind of relationship or whatever kind of situation, that what you have kind of stolen from them a little bit now. And because you have stolen this from them, it's going to be more balanced. So probably they are not going to be able to move on in the same fashion that they did before, because you have kind of stolen a little bit of their mojo, and they will get a little bit of yours, and that will probably be deep in your heart. Like they will get eventually, I don't see this right now, but I feel that eventually this will lead to their heart is hurting and they are going to start to feel it, and their old ways that you are using now is not going to work for them as it has done before, as your unconditional love didn't work for you in the way it has done before. So everything is new. Ace of Pentacles. So this is your behaviors and attitudes towards them, and it's the 10 of Cups. So I feel I feel like you are giving up on them, like you are the love of your life, or this was your family, or this was your best friend, or this was your family member, like really tight, and now they went and destroyed all. So that's what I'm feeling. I think you still feel love for this person, and if they would have been better towards you, you wouldn't have had any problem to, turn the other cheek and continue the relationship. But you have learned by many mistakes, that this is not an option right now. So therefore you have these new rules, like with the Dua Lipa song, new rules, that you won't let them in. You will not open your door for them, and you will not return their calls, or you will keep your distance because you don't want to go into the same old, but you honor the love that was between you two. So you are not bitter or resentful. They feel a little bit more bitter and resentful here. I think you are proud over the way that you acted, that you did the best you could. So you have no regrets in this situation. They, however, I think have a lot of regrets. So this is their behaviors and attitudes towards you. And we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So as I said, their heart will open, but it will be a little bit a difficult journey for them, because this is a drama queen. Okay, when she comes in the reverse like this, she's usually very upset and like a little bit of a martyr and blaming other people for how she feels and things like this. So probably this person is pretty upset with how you could treat them like this, because they never knew how it felt to be treated like they were treating you. And now they know, but they still haven't like connected the dots and seen that, yes, okay, so this was how I acted towards them all the time, and now I'm getting my just desserts. They don't see it like that. And they also honor that you are kind of the queen or the king of their heart. So I think they still love you, but they are it's almost like they want to take a forgetfulness pill and forget about you because it hurts. Okay, it's a lot of hurting here. So this is usually the feminine side, and this is usually the masculine side. So even if you are cross-watching this and you are having a male Capricorn, this can be them. Okay, so this is the outcome for you too, and we have the Eight of Swords. So there's no solution really to this situation at this point. It's like a stalemate. You can't solve it because before you solved it with being great, with doing a little bit more than what was your fair share, and now you can't do that anymore. So you're kind of tied to not acting at all, and they will probably not act in any healing kind of way for this relationship. So, but with the Eight of Swords, it's also very hard to move on. We can't, it's like we can't live with them and not without them. So it's a little bit of troublesome situation, but what can we do? Okay, it's what it is. So I will take a heart also for you, and I feel that it is this. And it's like a rainbow, so it's full of hope, and it's your soul star above your head there. So you're becoming more and more your soul. And we have freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So you don't have to reminisce about the past and be stuck in the past here. It seems like you're allowed to move on, like without this person. And if they catch up with you in the future, maybe you can become friends again or whatever. But for right now, it seems like you are free to start something new. You're free to move on with your life, Capricorn. Okay, so I think I actually will take a grace card to help you a little bit with advice how to move along from this. Oops. Chance. So you're standing there on the top of the hill with this like offering of a new beginning, and you don't really know what to expect here. Take the leap. Divine protection is always by your side. So if you think like doing something courageous and new, you might as well go on and do that, because I think there's something juicy is waiting you, like you have another mission or a new situation awaiting you. I'm also going to take like a card, gateway oracle cards for the person. Embracing the future. I step into the future with an open heart. So I think they have learned a great deal from this relationship, as you have learned a great deal from this relationship. But we can clearly see that this is an goodbye. This person is standing in this direction, and this person is going in this direction. So it's a parting here, most definitely. It doesn't have to be your love relationship if you get really scared right now. It can be a relationship that have tormented you in some way that's going to end because you have at this point learned what you are supposed to learn, and now you need to put that teaching into action. So if you have learned to not to give your all to people that doesn't give the all to you, you all now need to show what you have been taught or what you have learned. Okay. So my dear Capricorn, if you need more information or help after you have listened to this reading, you can turn to the love readings for Sagittarius season that is up, or the pick a card readings on the first page of my channel. Click my little Queen of Cups icon and then scroll down a little to find the first channel page. There you will see different readings that can clarify your situation. I also want to welcome you back to my love reading for next year that I will perform in the end of December. So happy holidays to you all. Take really good care. And I will also sprinkle out pick a card readings during December. So keep your eye out for that. Have a nice time, and bye-bye.